Coverage you can count on continues with Glenn Marini's Sports Report.
Her Cinderellas actually wear glass slippers. Her dribbling requires a bib. And to her, crunch time is when Cheerios get stepped on. Yeah, my daughter Caroline is more about Bert and Ernie than basketball. However, there are 9 quintillion ways to fill out an NCAA tournament bracket. The odds of getting it right are so small, you might as well have a 2-year-old make your picks. Welcome again to Marini Manor. If you remember last season, Caroline made her picks for the NCAA tournament by what she wanted to eat for lunch. This year, as a 2-year-old, she's a little more active, and she likes to do art projects. So we're going to make our picks just like Picasso. For the first round, she's going to make her picks by which crayon she chooses. As you can see, in the Crayola 64 pack, they wanted us to use 64 in the first round. I'll put a crayon down for each matchup, one for each team, and if she picks the team from the top and colors with it, that's the team that'll move on, and if she picks a team from the bottom, that's the team that will be moving on. Caroline, are you ready to color? Okay, let's go. Well, it looks like a masterpiece, at least on the paper, but it may not be so much that way on the bracket. If you take a look at her first round picks, a lot of upsets in the first round. That includes Southern over Gonzaga, Iona beating Ohio State, and also Pacific over Miami in the first round. That's right, Pacific knocking out a number 2 seed. So for the next round, we're going to get a little bit messier, and we're going to get a little bit crazier. Markers this time instead of crayons as we pick all the way to the championship game. As you can tell by the marker now on top of the crayon, we have gotten down to the championship game. Her final 4 so far, pretty odd one. Oregon, Iona, Michigan, and Montana, with Oregon and Michigan playing in the championship game. To decide the title, we're going to get super sloppy, hence the smock, and we're going to go with paints. If she chooses to paint with green, that means Oregon is going to be your champ. If she chooses to paint with blue, that means Michigan is going to be your champ. See? Are you ready to paint and choose a champion? As you can tell by the blue paint that's going up on the paper behind me, she has chosen blue, and that means the Michigan Wolverines, per Caroline, will be the NCAA champ here in 2013. Caroline, fantastic work, great masterpiece, and why don't you keep on painting? It looks a little sloppy, but chances are it's going to turn out looking a lot better than our brackets this season. Well, I don't know if we're going to let her back in the house. Michigan over the Hoosiers? Come on, man.
Come on.
Hey, to see if your picks are any better than Caroline, sign up for the Hoosier Windows Bustin' the Brackets contest. Go to Wayne.com, click on the Reported tab, then go to Contests. You could win an iPad mini, gas cards, food, and much more. You'll also be eligible to win a national prize of $1 million. Hopefully Caroline can win, and that'll pay for her college.